Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful episode of the Wonders of Science with Mr. Whybrew. This is episode 19 of season 2, and we're going to answer the question, what are proteins? Anybody want to take a guess? What are proteins? Anybody? Anyone? Come on. Anyone want to try? Anyone? Come on. Come on. I know you want to try. Come on. Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? All right. Let me go ahead and answer the question. So, what are proteins? Well, proteins are one of four major classes of biological macromolecules that are necessary for life. Remember we talked about in the previous video about macromolecules? Well, these are considered a macromolecule, in fact a macronutrient, but they're essential for life. Now, usually when we think of protein, meat usually comes to mind, and rightfully so, as it is the source of where protein is received. So as I stated already, protein is a macronutrient, in other words, a large nutrient, which is essential in building muscle, okay? And not just so you can look good, but so you can actually function, because keep in mind, you need your muscles to move, to do what you do. And by the way, two of the most important muscles, one is in here, it's called your brain, and the other one is in your chest, it's your heart. It keeps you alive. Think about it. And they're both muscles. You got to take care of them. So what is protein composed of? Well, protein is composed of amino acids, and we'll talk a little bit more about those in another video to come, which will be exciting, trust me. And what are those? Well, those are organic compounds, and they're made up of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. So where do we receive protein? Well, as I've already stated, and as you already rightly guessed, meat, in particular, meat, poultry, seafood, beans, peas, eggs, nuts, and seeds. So yeah, those are your proteins, and they're very easy to get, and most of us get what we need. Now keep in mind, when it comes to what a person needs for their body, there is sort of an average, but in general, make sure you check with what your body actually needs, okay? All right, let's get to our fun science fact of the day. Listen to this. This one's really, really interesting. There are 60,000 miles, or to put in SI units, 97,000 kilometers in blood vessels in every human. Think about the network of blood vessels that we have in our body. And we should be thankful we do, because you know what that does? That's how our blood is transported around our body, which also transports nutrients and oxygens. Wow, that is exciting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for another wonderful episode of The Wonders of Science with Mr. Whybrew. Keep an eye out for the question at the end of the video. Take care, have a nice day, and enjoy the wonders of science. Goodbye.